Hello, my name is Mark O'Brien and thanks for purchasing Incarnation 2.0. This is an improvement on the first version of Incarnation and I'm very proud of how much we've been able to streamline it. I'll quickly demonstrate the effect to you. My son Xavier, the cameraman, is about to name any card and I don't know what card he's about to say. So, Xavier, name any card please.
Three of clubs.
The three of clubs. So I get the spectator to imagine that they've taken the three of clubs, fold it in half again, and then they toss it to me. A card appears, and it happens to be, what was the card you named?
Three of clubs.
Three of clubs? Yes, of course, it's the three of clubs. Okay, so the explanation. Well, there are two parts that you receive here. One is a 52 card index here, which I'll get into in just a moment, and the other is the clip. Now, to make the card appear, we simply squeeze and it pops out. The technique here is that the card is hinged in two places and there's a magnet on the back, and when it folds back it connects to the bulldog clip like that. So by squeezing it pops out. Now there's different ways you can hold it. I like to hold it about 45 degrees or even horizontally and tilt it slightly forward so there's no wobble. See if there's a slightly bit more wobble on it if I tilt it back that way, but this way it's more firm. Okay. Then let's go back to the index. Well, here there's 13 sections and they are ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and then the king is sitting at the front there. The start position is that both hands are in the pockets. Now some people say, well, doesn't that look suspicious that both hands are in your pocket? No, because you're just chatting to the person. You're asking them to imagine that there's an invisible deck of cards. They take out a card and they're going to fold it and do things with it. So and you're not doing anything. You're just staying perfectly still. It's okay to stand there with your hands in your pockets for a certain amount of time. And the grip on my left hand here is, my thumb is on the back where I've got the 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, just there. And my middle finger is just opposite the thumb on this side. Now actually this means that I'm in contact with every card. So apart from the kings. So tell me any card, Dave, please.
Six of hearts.
Six of hearts. So this is the 6. So you can see my finger is already touching the 6. In fact, my finger is touching all of these 6 here and my thumb's touching all of those 6 there. So if he wants the 6 of hearts, all I do is this and then pull up. Okay. So I'm here. Tell me another one, Dave.
3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds. Ace, 2, 3. So it's just there. Another one, please.
2 of spades.
2 of spades. We'll get into the suits, by the way, in just a moment. We're just dealing with the values. The 2 is here. So, you know, if I need the 2s, I pull up like that. Anything up over a 6?
Jack.
Jack, okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. So you see my thumb's already touching the jacks. So the beauty of this is that you don't have to put your hand in your pocket and feel around and locate and move along. You're already in contact with every single card. Tell me one more, Zabe, and then I'll explain the suits.
6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds. So again, the 6s are here, right? So my hands are in my pockets and he says 6 of diamonds, and the moment he says 6, I just move my finger down, steal out the 6 as I simultaneously pull out the clip and put the clip into this hand. So it's very natural and the card is in finger palm like that. So he says 6 of diamonds. I say take the 6 of diamonds, fold it in half and in half again. Right? Now he tosses the card to me and at that point I squeeze and the card appears. Now I'm going to switch that for the palmed card. It's a very clean switch. It just simply works like this. I'm going to bring the card into the fold here. Right? and then I push, my thumb presses on the magnet, the fingers come away, I reposition and pull out, and there's even a click sound that sounds as if it actually would. The beauty of this is that your hands are completely empty. It's not like you've pulled something off and like a big paper clip or something, you put it in your pocket in a way like that. The moment you've done the switch, your hands are clearly totally empty. Let me just go through that again. So it's here, like that. The clip can go back in the pocket or on the table. Now each one of these folded cards can be 4 cards. So this could actually be the 6 of hearts, it can also be the 6 of diamonds, it can also be the 6 of spades, and it can also be the 6 of clubs. Right? Okay, so I'm now going to talk about how to open the card in 4 different ways to show 4 different cards. This is our orientation point. From the audience point of view, there's a border along the top and a border down this side. And that's the point that I'm going to orient myself from. From the back, it looks like this. There are 2 points, 2 pointed folded bits. One here, one there. And in between that, there's 2 loose single leaves and 3 loose single leaves there at the front. So for the first opening, I'm going to grab the first, with my fingertip, the first pointed bit here, and pull both pointed bits back, and my fingers enter in here. My right fingers move away like this, and we open up like that. That's the first one. I'll show you that again. For the second one, which is diamonds, instead of pulling back on that first point, I'm going to push the first point away. Okay, leaving the second point still. Now there are 2 loose leaves in the middle that we talked about. My forefinger will go between this pointed bit and between the first loose leaf. And at that point, my right hand, this hand, will facilitate the opening like that. From the back, it looks like this, and I have to be careful that I'm in this position, that my thumb's not letting that spring loosely like this, that it's right in the center, holding the 2 loose bits down. So this is for diamonds. This is position 2. Push away, in goes the finger, and open like this. For our position 3 and 4 are the same as 1 and 2, except they're on the other side. We rotate the card 180 degrees, and now by pulling back on the first point, just as we did in hearts, the fingers enter, we open up, we get spades. That's our position 3. Pull back, fingers in, and open. Position 4, which is clubs, we put the finger on the first point, push away, and allow the fingers to enter here and open to show clubs. Okay, I'm going to show you another way of opening clubs and spades. I don't want to confuse you, but I'm just going to give you another option. So to recap, there's hearts, 1, 2, spades is our third position, and as I mentioned just before, you rotate around, pull back. Here's another way, without rotating. Instead of rotating, what I'm going to do is this. What I did here was with my thumb, I just allowed I pulled back, or pulled forwards, should I say, with both pointed bits. And then my fingers went in and turned up to show spades. So that's another way of doing spades, position 3. Position 4, very similar, a different version. Instead of pulling and both back, we just pull one back and we go in with the first finger, we turn and we show like this. So in the flow it looks very, very quick, very innocent. Spades or clubs. Okay, there's just a few points I'd like to add to this. One of them is that these folded cards are marked. So if you can see just there's a little 6. Can you pick that up? Yeah. Each one's got a little number, marking it, so that it just helps to sort things out and put them back in the right place, and saves you having to open up each one to have a look. Another point, some people that I know that have performed this like to perform it in the sense that they don't get the whole card named, they get someone to name the value. Then they steal the card, do the switch, and then hold the folded card, and at that point, let's say someone said a king, and then said, would you like the king of clubs, hearts, spades or diamonds? And they say spades, and you open it up. So it can be done in two halves, but I don't really, I just ask them to name the card outright. But it's just another little option for you. Secondly, this card, it could be a signed card. If you didn't want to use this option and you were doing like an ambitious card and you wanted to just have card to impossible location, you could just use it like that, just a folded signed card switch, and it's a perfect switch. Yeah, they can't see anything. The other thing I wanted to mention was that you don't necessarily have to make the card appear. If you were a mentalist and you wanted just pure mentalism, you could have this displayed and you ask someone to name a card, they name a card and you switch it out, and so there's no appearing card, just it's a straightforward prediction of any card named in 1 and 52. Just a little troubleshoot: if you fold it back and it doesn't want to stick, right, what can happen is that sometimes the rubber has sort of set a little bit. So what you do, if it won't go back and stay like that, there's 3 movements you can do. One of them is this: push down, and this is stretching the rubber here, just by pushing down. See that? Another way we can stretch this rubber is to clench the clip, not on the handles here, but just there, very firmly, and then pull down here, and you can see the rubber appearing, like so. We get a couple of millimeters of rubber. This sort of weakens it slightly. That helps make it stick. And then we can also do the same thing here, just pull, stretching the rubber like that. So if you find, I mean, I've tested them all, they all work, but perhaps over time they might find that they're not sticking back again. All you need to do is just stretch out the rubber a little bit and they stay back. They're just a few little additional points. I hope you have great fun with Incarnation. I've been using it for several years and only just now have I released it officially. I've sold the odd one at lectures here and there, but I haven't released it to anybody officially on any websites or such until now. So yeah, have fun with it. Thanks. Bye.